making it in the way that this community deserves for it to be sustained.
How was the Connecticut experience for you? Like being from the South?
It was good.
Yeah.
I will say it was good. It was very different.
Yeah.
I was always a person who said I'm not moving. Like, I don't have any interest in going anywhere but Georgia, just because, like I said, I'm family oriented. I just know that I like to be around my family. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate for the opportunity to move, though. I do think if people have the opportunity to get away for, even if it's like 6 months to a year, I think there's a lot of value in being in another city and just having to navigate life on your own, because I didn't know anybody in Connecticut. I found out I had some family there, actually, which was very interesting, but I didn't know anybody there. So I literally just packed my stuff and went. And my mom and my sister like dropped me off, and that was it. I had some anxiety, which manifested in some like heart palpitations and stuff. There, I didn't realize that I was having that much anxiety, I think just being away from family and my support system.
Yeah.
But then also just being in something entirely new. Like, I'm in a master's program. I'm learning new things, and I was also evolving more into who, myself as a Black woman. So I think all of those things kind of manifested in some intense anxiety. But the experience, all in all, I met some wonderful people, and that's what I'm most grateful for. Like, some friends that I know I'll keep for a lifetime. They truly showed up and showed out for me, and so I definitely thank Connecticut for that, for connecting me with those people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I went to college up north, and
yeah,
it's definitely an experience being from things.
It's very different. Yeah.
So talk about moving back to Macon, and when did you create your journal?
Yeah. So I started. So I've been writing, right, for years. I have years and years of notes and just things that I've been writing and will end up being a book of some sort at some point. I've been thinking about writing a journal since 2017. I found an old note written in my phone saying I will create a journal for people. And so the idea sparked back then. This year, last year, before the new year began, I knew that I had to step it up, right? And not just talk about or just write down these ideas, but actually move on them. And so this year I decided to, figure it out. What was hindering me before was I didn't know anything about publishing, right? Like, how do you publish a book? I don't know anything about the printing process, nothing like that. And so I just called around, asked some people. My Spelman sister connected me to a book consultant. The book consultant is wonderful, absolutely great, and she helped me kind of, go through what I have written, and she just affirmed me and helped me with the actual logistical pieces. And that was, I think, in like February. And so since then, I just been writing and revising and getting things printed and things, and boom, we got Soul Food Journal, which are available for pre-order right now. They'll be here by January 1st, so people can kick off their new year with intention, with stories from my family, which is the most special part about the journal, and just, create a new mindset for themselves, or allow their mindset to evolve into a way that creates more successful habits and a more fulfilling lifestyle for them, because I just believe Black people deserve that. We just do.
Is it more like a autobiography, or is it?
So it's part short story, and then the majority of it is reflection. So I told the story on my Instagram, actually, but at the beginning of the month, I knew that I was going to write this journal, right? Or move on this journal, because a lot of it was already written. But then also, I was cleaning my room one day, and I had written down on a piece of paper, "Me and my family 2020." I had no clue what that meant, but it just popped in my mind. I was like, okay, this is from God, let me write it down. So what that ended up manifesting into was me bringing the 3 eldest members of my family into this, my first published writing, right? So I interviewed all 3 of them, and I have written their stories to inspire people while they're journaling. But I didn't want to stop there. I was like, my mom, my dad, my sister, I had to include them. So I also interviewed them, and they actually have the longest stories in the journal, where they are just talking about their experiences with each of the topics. So in the journal, we touch on affirmation, prayer, and gratitude, because those are the three things that helped me actually created who I am now, really. Just being able to affirm myself, to pray, and to express gratitude has truly allowed me to walk in a more fulfilling life and connect more deeply with God and who I am. And so there's a story in each of those chapters from my mom, my dad, and my sister, and then the three eldest members of my family. And so and then the rest of it is reflection questions that I have created. So it's a guided experience is what I wanted to create it to be. I want it to be for the expert journalers and people who have never touched a journal in their life. Just an opportunity for, like I was explaining to you earlier, Black people to sit down with their thoughts and their experiences and put the pen to paper, reminding them that it's real. Like, what I went through is real, and I deserve to be asked about my experience, because I don't think we ask people enough questions. We just expect people to live their lives quietly. And so I just want people to live out loud and be inspired by their story and use their story to inspire others.
Absolutely. Where can they go get that?
Yeah, so I have a website, mayahmalika.com. You just go to shop. You can purchase the journal on there. I also have I Am Soul Food t-shirts and I Am Soul Food sweatshirts, so that when you walk around, it's an affirmation and reminder that you are the meal. Like, everything that is within you is feeding somebody else. And so we have that. And we also have a sweet potato pie candle, because I just feel like every journaling experience should be paired with a wonderful scent. And the sweet potato pie candle, I'm not even trying to gas it, but it smells so good. I worked with a small Black owned business, wonderful woman named Capri. She hand pours the candles, and she allowed me to to create the scent, and it just turned out perfectly. So candles, journals, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all available on mayahmalika.com. Pre-orders are available now. You want to be the first person to get it, so that you can take part in the special things I have planned for January 1st. We hitting the ground running. Our community is about to be better, because we're going to be better. And I just truly know that the Soul Food Journal is going to give us the motivation that we need to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.